Hi, and welcome to the 2012 Secret City Festival update. My name is Katie Brown, and we are here today to talk about the 10th annual Secret City Festival. And I have a brand new guest with me today who is joining our team this year.
My name is Wendy Bishop, and I'm just very glad to be here, and I can't wait to enjoy my first Secret City Festival.
Yes, we have a lot of great things in store for Wendy and all of you to come and experience at the Secret City Festival this year. And we have some special guests with us today who are going to help us learn more about our kids' activities and all the entertainment on our pavilion stage and also our main stage this year. And so with us today are Joy Montgomery with the Arts Council of Oak Ridge, a presenter of the Secret City Festival, and also Cindy Gordon, who is with the City of Oak Ridge and helps us with our kids' activities. Now, Joy, this is a big year.
This is.
It is.
It's amazing.
So, I know.
I can't believe it.
We've gone through a lot of different entertainment, a lot of different types of performers over the years. So tell us just briefly a little bit about the history of the Secret City Festival and how it got started and where we got to today.
Well, the Secret City Festival actually has roots way back in the Azalea Festival. And the Azalea Festival was only around for a couple years, and then it kind of morphed into what we called Mayfest. And Mayfest was a local festival. It was very nice. We had boys' night out, usually play on Saturday night. Everything was done around the pavilion. But we got to a point where we decided that we needed something a little bit bigger, that we needed to showcase the history of Oak Ridge. And Mayfest really wasn't showcasing the history. So a group of us got together and decided that we would expand and we would change the name to Secret City Festival. And that was 10 years ago. And that's what it's been ever since. And every year we get bigger and bigger.
That's right. And it grows leaps and bounds, and we have all kinds of new entertainment and wonderful activities and good things going on. So give us a rundown of our entertainment schedule this year, Joy. Tell us what's going on.
Okay. Well, this year we're really diverse in our entertainment because on Friday night we have something for all the parrot heads around. We have a group called A1A, and they are the official tribute band for Jimmy Buffett. He's given them his blessing. So, and I've heard a lot of people that have heard them and really say they sound just like Jimmy Buffett.
It's going to be a great.
That's going to be fun.
It will be a fun night, and joining them will be Dave Landio. He's opened for them before. He's played here in Oak Ridge before. Went to a couple concerts, and he's opened, I can't remember who he opened for, but he has opened before. And they are on Friday, June 15th. Now Saturday is, of course, our big night, and that is, we are featuring 38 Special, and that's Southern Rock.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
It will be
Good
awesome.
show.
It really will. And we have Mick Harrison and the High Score, and they're out of Knoxville. And they will be opening. Tickets are on sale right now, and right now until June 4th, they are $15.
And you can get those on the website?
You can get them on the website. You can get them at the Oak Ridge Civic Center at the front desk, or you can buy them over the ticket line by calling 865-482-4432.
And so, like you said, $15.
$15. Then they go to $20, and at the door they'll be $20. So now is the time to buy the tickets because you get a really good, substantial reduction.
And it's festival seating. You don't need anything but a lawn chair or a blanket to come out, and no coolers or anything like that. We have food and all kinds of good festival fare on site, but definitely be prepared to bring a chair and have a great time.
Oh, have a great time.
Since we're expecting so many people, and these concerts are probably going to be very popular, what can we tell people about the parking and just to have them ready to?
Well, the parking is like it is for the rest of the festival. There is no parking on site, even if you're coming to the concert. But you can park over at the Oak Ridge Mall, the Center City. They call it all kinds of things, but it's right there where JCPenney's is. And we have shuttles that run constantly. It's by far the easiest way to get over to the concert site. You can haul your chairs over. And
They're free shuttles.
it's
so.
a free shuttle. You don't have to pay or anything. And it'll drop you starting, I believe, at 5 o'clock. They drop right there at the concert gate.
And important to note, the shuttles will run all day for the entire festival.
Yes,
so.
they will. They will be running constantly.
So what are some exciting things that we can see on the Pilot Pavilion stage this year?
Well, we have some returning ones, acts. We have the juggler and the canine search on site. That's always interesting. That's a demo of the working dogs, the sniffing dogs that go out and sniff for drugs.
And they're actually dogs that are in Oak Ridge, as
yes.
far as I know.
Yes, they
great.
are. And Canine Search on Site is an Oak Ridge company.
Right.
We have National Fitness Center will show us how to get fit. We do have a new band by a local young musician, and it's called Sarcastic Funk Band. And then we'll have the TTJC Karate people, and that's always a fun demonstration. They break the bricks and do all the tumbling and everything.
So your Friday entertainment, we kick off the festival at 11:30.
Yes.
And the entertainment runs until 5:30 on Friday.
That's correct.
And we have something exciting this year during the kickoff. We have the Top Secret Trail launch, which is a trail that has been put together by the state of Tennessee's tourist department, and we have been working with them closely. So we're looking forward to being a part of the opening ceremonies.
Yes, that will be really nice. It will go.
Okay, so what's up for Saturday?
Saturday, we're going to again start off with the Knox Pipes and Drums. They always wake everybody up. And it's an interesting show, too. So come
That's a good way
see
to
it.
start the morning.
It's a good way.
Very good.
And then we one of the new acts that we have is they're called Appalachian Flow Arts, and it's actually hula hoops, dancing with hula hoops, and I think it'll be really interesting. She actually had one where she could do fire, but she said it wouldn't show up in the daytime, so
Darn.
we don't have any fire.
Bring it back at night.
I know. And then of course we have the Oak Ridge Community Band and the Claxton Country Squares doing the square dancing. We'll have the VIP band. We're going to have a clogging group this year also.
Great.
We haven't had clogging for several years. And then we're going to end the afternoon with the Ciderville Farm and Home Show, which
Always
is
a favorite.
really favorite of everybody.
Yeah, it is. And so those happen 10 a.m. The Pilot Pavilion stage kicks up around 10 and it ends around 5:30. And so coming out and enjoy. There's bleacher seats and some tents that you can come and enjoy and sit and watch all of the music. And then your kids can run around at the kids' activities, which are all free. And that leads right into our friend Cindy, who's going to tell us about the kids' activities and make sure that we know all the great details about those.
I can't believe it's almost Secret City again.
I know it.
We're very excited this year. We have a couple of new things. We have several things that are favorites that we're going to bring back. The bungee jump, the rock climbing walls. All the kids have always loved those things. But this year, we have a new act. It's a circus variety type act featuring animals. I think they're bringing their dogs. And dogs are very popular at Bissell Park this year. It's called Skin and Bones. They will be with us, and they'll perform throughout the day on Friday and throughout the day on Saturday as well. On Saturday, we are bringing back the BMX bike riders. They're amazing.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that they do what they do on bikes, and there will be a bike giveaway that day. You have to be 18 to register, so make sure your parent is with you, all kids that are hearing this. Those shows are going to be in the lower side of the municipal building parking lot at 10:30, 12:30, and 3:30. We tried to work around the reenactment, the World War II reenactment for that. Also, this year we'll bring back the large slide, the craft tent. We have Little Ponderosa, Water Wars, Michael Messing. The back pool patio is going to again be the children's stage instead of an exhibition.
Oh, wonderful.
Great.
So Michael Messing will be back with his magic. Nancy Brennan Strange with storytelling. Tennessee Parks and Animal Show, I think they'll be out in the square area. But we'd love for everyone to come on down. What I would like also for everyone to know is if you have not heard, Oak Ridge has recently been designated a playful city.
Yes.
There are only 4 other cities in the state of Tennessee that have that designation. And in celebration of that, Secret City is going to be the first Playful City event. There will be in each area, the youth area and children's, as well as the teen up on in the AMSI field. There will be 5 designated spots for you to visit. And once you visited there, you will receive a bracelet at that location. When you have 5 bracelets from the designated locations, then you can redeem those at the Playful City tent in the children's area for a free admission to the Oak Ridge Municipal Pool.
Oh,
So,
great.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
wonderful.
and we're very excited about that designation. The city manager, Matt Reedy, they've done an incredible job with getting us, with getting the application process done with that, and we're very excited.
And we're excited to partner with the Secret City Festival being the first activity. That's very exciting for everybody. And
I forgot to mention on the zip lines, we've had a little issue on the zip lines in the past that the lines have been so slow, but we have made accommodation to buy more of the halter, the vest. So that line should move smoothly, and the Oak Ridge Fire Department is back supporting that again this year.
And that is located where this year?
It's actually going to be in the same location as it was last year, and you'll zip across the creek
Okay.
into the field of the concert area.
Okay. Okay. Great. Now, Joy, there's a couple of things on the children's stage in the library, actually, that are not part of the children's activities that we don't want to miss out on mentioning. So
No, we don't,
give us
no.
an idea of what those are.
Well, we have the Historic Rugby Association, and they're going to come down and do a version of their Laurel Day Cemetery tour, and they do it on as a stage presentation, and it should be very interesting. It means you can come see things about rugby and not all have to drive all the way up there that day.
And it piques your interest. And it's part of the Top Secret Trail as well, that
Yes.
particular rugby is.
It
so.
is. And then on Saturday at 2 o'clock, we have a play reading, which is really very different for the festival. The play is Let Them Eat Cupcakes, and it's just a reading. So if you're interested in coming and listening to how that kind of thing goes, please come into the auditorium at 2 o'clock at the library.
Excellent.
And that'll give people who need a little break from maybe a little heat break,
Yes, yes.
give them a
It's
cool
always
place to
cool.
go.
It's always cool in there, so it's nice to be in there.
Usually Cora is set up
Yes,
as well
Cora
in
is
the
set
library.
up in the library.
So you'll be able to learn more information about what their projects are when you come in to visit those other 2 activities that are going on. So tell us a little bit about the car cruising that's going on at AMC, Joy.
Well, we've got it's not, we've been told, don't call it a car show. So it's not a car show. It's an invitation to anyone who wants to bring their car and show it off and park and meet everyone else that has their fancy up cars. And it's sponsored by the Clinton Regional Antique Automobile Club of America. And it's called A Car Cruisin' In.
And that's only on Saturday
It's
from
only
10
on
to 5.
10 to 5, and it is in that lower lot at AMSI.
Okay.
So it will be fun. It'll be fun down there, and it'll be interesting, something different to do.
Yes.
And those are typically very popular events, so I imagine a lot of people would be interested
Yes,
in
they
coming
will.
to that.
Mm-hmm. They will, yes. Well, we're excited to have them.
A couple of things that we can't forget to mention is some of our sponsors.
Oh,
You
no.
mentioned the BMX bike show, and ORAU is sponsoring that
Right.
this year. And of course our festival sponsors, B&W Y12 and the City of Oak Ridge. And we have a long list of sponsors, and you can see all of those at our website at secretcityfestival.com. And get a lot of the information that we're sharing with you today at secretcityfestival.com as well. And we've just redone our website. It's brand new and has lots of good details and everything that you need to plan your day. Again, we want to be sure to mention that there's no parking on site, and that we need to be getting on those shuttles at the various shuttle stops. There will be maps available. Prior to the festival, we'll have those maps available at the Civic Center, and you can kind of get a feel for where the shuttle stops are. Something else to mention is that the Lavender Festival takes place that weekend as well on Saturday from 8 to 3 at historic Jackson Square. And also off-site, we have the Secret City Tennis Tournament that's taking place at the Jackson Square tennis courts as well. And that's really neat because they always do the white outfits and they use the wooden rackets and white balls, and they just take it back to a more nostalgic time during the 1940s, and it's always a good event. And AMSI is actually running a $1 admission during the festival again this year from, I believe it is Friday and Saturday. So there's lots of great things. In the Science Village, something new at AMSI?
Yes.
Talk to us about that, Joy.
Well, UT Patel is sponsoring a Science Village, and it will be, I'm not exactly...
It's actually in the side parking area of the museum, more adjacent with the teen youth
On
area.
Badger Avenue?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And it will be interesting. I mean, they're going to be bringing some of their projects, and so you'll get a little taste of science.
Right.
And what they do out at the Oak Ridge National Laboratory.
And will people see a big tent back there so that you can kind of go in?
It'll be a large tent, and will be. I think there will be signage on it, so it'll be.
Good.
And we'll have volunteers. Mentioning volunteers, we're always looking for volunteers. So if anyone would like to volunteer their time during the festival, please contact Debbie Booty at the Oak Ridge Visitors and Convention Bureau. Your number is?
It's 482-7821.
Thank you.
They can call Debbie to get more information about volunteering. We always need all skills and all different types of people to volunteer, so that's a good point to make. Did you mention the youth area and tell us a little bit about what will be happening up in that area, Cindy?
That area, we call that our water hole. That is that's our splash mountain, and it's actually sort of on a mountain. So we'll be featuring all the dual water slides. Kids love that.
So be prepared for your kids
to
get really wet.
Be prepared for them to get wet. You be
Hopefully we'll have
prepared to
really
get wet and a
wet.
little muddy. There will be an obstacle course, rock climbing wall, the bungee, food. You just come. We'll all have a great time. And there'll be volunteers there to direct you and help you with the Playful City bracelets. And we're very excited. We'd like to see everyone come out this year.
There's really something going on for all age groups.
Sure.
All age groups.
Because the children's stage, the youth area, the pavilion stage. I mean, we've got in the events at AMSI. You can find something to do both days. It's going to be nonstop.
And we have, of course, all our arts and crafts, and then all of our community booths. And those are all very, very interesting. So,
And talking about arts and crafts, I mean, we don't want to forget that there are arts and crafts outside, but there are there's the Tennessee Creates art show inside the gym, which is fine arts and has wonderful stuff, and you can purchase it on site and get it home that day. Wonderful things to see there.
That's the Oak Ridge Art Center has helped us. They actually do it, and all of the crafts that are presented have been juried. So it's a fine craft show, and then we have the other craft show out in the parking lot outside.
So don't forget that we've got tickets on sale until June the 4th at $15, and after that tickets will be $20. You can purchase those at the Civic Center, at secretcityfestival.com, or by calling 482-4432 to get those tickets. And so you want to go ahead and do that. No parking on site, no poolers at the concerts. We'll have t-shirts for sale and other exciting souvenirs, lots of fair food, stuff that no one needs, all the, good fried Twinkies and things like that we all love. So be sure to check out our website, secretcityfestival.com. We want to thank you, Joy, and thank you, Cindy, for coming in to share your great information that you have about the festival today. It's certainly going to be another exciting year, our 10th year. It's amazing.
Right, our 10th year, and it's not going to rain this year.
We're hoping for no
bad
rain.
word.
Is
hoping
gone.
for no rain.
Rain is a bad word.
We don't mention
No,
that.
we don't.
But we did last year when we did have some rain, we were able to accommodate people with our indoor activities. So don't forget that we do have indoor activities that will take place from time to time during the festival. So even if it rains, there's still stuff going on. Stay up close to our Facebook page, our Twitter account, to be sure that you know what's going on with the festival. visit us at secretcityfestival.com. Again, I'm Katie Brown, and Wendy Bishop is with me today, and we are excited to be here and tell you all there is to know. And thanks for joining us. Hello and welcome to our Secret City Festival update. I'm Katie Brown with the Oak Ridge Convention and Visitors Bureau, and I have with me today Wendy Bishop, who is also with the Oak Ridge Convention and Visitors Bureau, and we are here to talk about all the exciting things about the 10th Annual Secret City Festival.
Yes, and if this is the weekend, if you're looking for history, or if you're a history buff or just interested in World War II history, this is the weekend to check it all out, and you're going to be able to do a lot of things you wouldn't normally be able to do.
That's right. We love this festival because it represents from the 40s to the future, and we are so glad that we have a special guest with us today who is going to help us talk through some of the exciting things that you can do as a visitor to the festival that entail all of the historical things, along with the great kids activities and the entertainment that we have on Friday and Saturday night and all day at the pavilion stages. We have some wonderful opportunities to get really the whole complete story of Oak Ridge history and why we're here. So Ray Smith, our favorite Y-12 historian, is here with us today to share a little bit about their involvement. And Y-12, B&W Y-12 is our festival sponsor and many years in the making. So we appreciate you all and all the efforts that you do, including money that you give to us and volunteers and ideas and activities. So tell us what you guys have in store for us for your tour this year.
Well, it'll be a tour that'll take you inside Y-12. You'll get to go into the first building, completed on the site. You'll get to see the world's only Alpha Calytron magnets. Those are the huge ones, about 20 feet tall.
Wow.
They're on display inside building 9731. And we've been doing some additional work to the building this year, getting it ready for these tours, and people always seem to enjoy getting to see those Calytrons.
Absolutely. The 9731 building is so well done, and it truly represents, and it is an original building. So you're not just getting a glimpse at it, you're walking back in time when you get to go in. So
yeah, it's just like stepping back to 1945.
Yeah.
And you have to remember, not only is this the equipment, the actual equipment and the actual science that separated the uranium for Little Boy, it also is where the medical isotope program started. Those same Calytrons separated things other than uranium for a number of years. Those operated until 1974.
Wow.
The very ones in 9731.
Well, that is going to be an exciting trip. And so your tours run on Saturday.
They'll run on Saturday only, but they'll run from 9 to 4 on Saturday. You can pick it up at the American Museum of Science and Energy on a shuttle bus that'll be running constantly, and that'll run you over to the New Hope Center. But now you can drive to the New Hope Center and park there. Either one's fine. And then we're also going to have online registration.
Again this year.
Again this year, and it'll be at the Y-12 website. You can find it easily there. We're not going to fill the buses, so we'll only fill them to about half full. So we'll have room for walk-ins. And again, the tours will run constantly, and if you register, you'll be able to board at the time you've signed up.
Is there a special date that the registration goes online? Do you know?
We're hoping to have it on just any day.
Okay.
So start looking for it right away.
Okay.
So people can check it out and sign up early if they need to, or come by that day.
Yep.
Now, another thing I have to mention, which I'm really excited about, is the History Center that's going to be open hopefully by the festival at New Hope Center.
Yes, we do hope that that will be the case. It is being permanent walls. If you've been to the History Center, you know that we've had curtains hanging up there, and we've had displays there, and it's been that way for what, nearly 5 years?
Yeah.
Ooh, time flies. But it's been so well received. People really enjoy being able to bring their family in, being able to just walk in off the street. You don't have to have any badges or anything. But we had just had tables and curtains, and so we put walls, permanent walls up, and we're building a library that'll be there, history library, and also there's a viewing area, large screen video viewing area. that's going up. It's going to be exciting to see that, like a real museum, not just curtains hanging around.
Well,
but that should be ready by the time the festival comes.
That's excellent. So if you're in town, now the good thing about the History Center is that it's open 4 days a week as it is.
It's open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 5, and any other time by appointment. Just call me, I'll meet you there.
So if you don't get a chance to see the History Center, you get a chance to go on the Y-12 tour. That's an excellent opportunity to come back and complete your trip by visiting there as well and picking up some brochures and information. And if you get a chance to talk to Ray, then you'll get the whole story, trust me.
let me plug one other
thing.
You know, we've had our A Nuclear Family miniseries on East Tennessee PBS.
Yes.
Been 4 30-minute episodes. They run January through April. Those 4 episodes are going to be put on 2 DVDs, and we will have those available for people who are interested in that by the Secret City Festival.
Oh, that's great.
That's wonderful. That's great. And of course, we have tons of other historical activities going on. We have the World War II reenactment, which is always a crowd favorite, and that's going to happen twice on Saturday, and that will be once at 11:30 and then I believe at 2 o'clock as well. Visit secretcityfestival.com to get all of the information that you need about the festival and events. Also, we have our DOE Facilities Public Bus Tour, which is just getting ready to start for the year.
That's right. It usually runs from June through September, beginning of September. And during the Secret City Festival, there will be some special tours that will be happening. And they also leave from the American Museum of Science and Energy.
Yes, and now those particular tours, you do have to come to AMZ to board, but Y-12 you can go to the New Hope Center. It looks like there's a graphite reactor tour, an extra graphite reactor tour on Friday at 4 o'clock at AMZ. You pick up your bus there. And then Saturday there's one at 10 a.m., at noon, at 2 p.m., and at 4. So do you have times on the Y-12 tours? I don't think we mentioned that.
I think they're going to run on the hour.
Okay. But it's from 9 to 4, that particular one.
Yeah, and when you register online, you'll be able to pick one.
Okay.
And if you're just coming by, come in anytime.
Yeah, come in early.
They'll be more frequently than on the hour. I don't know why I said that. Yeah. There'll be more buses. We'll be running about 4 buses. The tour will take about an hour. Okay. So they'll probably start every 15, 20
So
minutes.
people, you want to plan your day, because if you want to go on the tours,
you don't want to miss these and the opportunity to see these things and kind of go behind the scenes of areas that you wouldn't normally
behind the fence. There you go. So Ray, what else do we need to know? What are the stipulations to take the tours? They're different for the different tours, but generally if you can get on the Y-12 tour, you're going to be able to get on everything else too. So.
Well, the only thing is an age requirement for some of the other tours. There's no age requirement for ours.
Okay.
Do wear sturdy shoes. You will be walking in an industrial area, so
no flip-flops, people.
Don't wear flip-flops. And other than that, come and enjoy the tour.
Do you need to have an
you do
ID?
need, I'm sorry, it is restricted to U.S. citizens only, so you'll need to have a photo ID. A driver's license is fine.
Okay.
And that will be checked at the site.
Excellent, excellent.
I know, I'm very excited about these activities. It's my first Secret City Festival.
Oh, you'll enjoy it.
And so I can't wait to kind of experience it, life as it was in the 1940s.
Well, and a couple of other things that are going on that weekend, the Secret City Scenic Excursion Train is actually going to have a run on Friday at 1 o'clock, and then also their regularly scheduled runs on Saturday at 11, 1, and 3. And you can visit the Secret City Scenic Excursion Train's website for more information about those, and of course that'll be on our website at secretcityfestival.com as well. And those do have an admission price for those. And that's a great tour. It takes you through the K-25 facility, and you actually go into the fence, and it's the only train of its kind that we know of that goes through a Manhattan project. And if you know anything about K-25, you know that they're tearing that facility down.
Right.
And so this is an opportunity to get behind that fence on the train and view the mass structure that K-25 is. And plus it's a train ride, and who doesn't love that? I know we have lots of kids around the area that love to ride the trains and and get out and enjoy that. So that'll be taking place. And then the Oak Ridge Heritage and Preservation Association. Ray, they've
yes.
always got great stuff in the rooms that they've got.
Have an excellent exhibit in the Civic Center area there, rooms A and B, I believe, where they're going to be again this year. And there'll be a lot of exhibits there, a lot of things to look at, things you can purchase, some of the books and other art things that'll be there for you to purchase, but also a lot of displays and a lot of interaction with people who are interested in the history. And I don't know the details for sure on a reunion, Manhattan Project reunion. You heard anything about that?
I heard a little bit about that, but
I don't know what's going on there. Do you?
I think that it was just brought up as an idea of gathering people together. So be on, have your ear to the ground in case we do get some things together for that. But right now it's still kind of up in the air. But they were talking about the Midtown Community Center, which is our welcome center and our office space. So.
Now, I imagine, talking about a reunion, there are a lot of World War II veterans who come out for these events, come to the Secret City Festival. I mean, you can interact with them, you can just talk with them, hear their stories, and just learn, endless amounts of information.
Right. They'll be at that exhibit all day. They just come and go, so you can see them there.
Yeah, and wonderful photos, wonderful artifacts, and great things to see. A couple of housekeeping items about the festival. There is no parking on site, so you want to be sure that you are parking elsewhere and taking a shuttle over to the festival site. The shuttles are all free.
Makes it easy. That's the best way to get over there. You don't have to worry about finding a place to park.
Right. There's plenty of parking over at the city center. The dates are June the 15th and 16th this year. Lots of free activities. Our concerts on Friday night, we have A1A, and they're the official and original Jimmy Buffett tribute band, and they are going to be having a great beach party on Friday.
Right. You can wear your flip-flops to that.
Yeah, you can wear your flip-flops. So, and then tell us what's going on Saturday night.
Saturday night we have 38 Special as our headline concert, and they're a Southern rock band, and it's going to be great. Mick Harrison and the High Score are also opening up for them.
And tickets are $15 until June the 4th. And then after June 4th, they're $20 a piece. And so you want to be sure it's festival seating. You can come in and sit wherever you'd like and bring a chair. And we've got festival food and all kinds of fun activities for that. We mentioned earlier that our festival sponsors are B&W Y12 and the City of Oak Ridge. The concerts Friday night is sponsored by Croat and ProToServe, Friday night's concerts. And then Saturday night is WSI Oak Ridge and NetGain. And those concerts will take place on our UCOR main stage this year. We're excited about having UCOR as a new sponsor. The Lavender Festival taking place on Saturday out at historic Jackson Square, and some other off-site events like the tennis tournament that will be taking place at the Jackson Square tennis courts. AMSI has, while you're waiting to board your tours, you want to be sure to go visit AMSI. Their admission is $1 during the festival, which is exciting. And then also they're having a car cruise in with some old cars that will take place on Saturday from 10 to 5. ORNL is also doing a science village sponsored by UT Battelle, and that's going to give you a unique look into some of the programs that ORNL is doing at their site currently. And it's a great way to get kids involved and get their interest in math and science and see how they can do some hands-on exhibits and so forth. And
this is why we were talking about it's so important to plan your day and figure out exactly what events you want to go to and what times, and kind of make your own schedule because there's so much going on. We don't want you to miss any of it, and you can find information on the Secret City Festival website. It's secretcityfestival.com. So
Ray, one more time, tell us a little bit. We want to know for sure so we're not missing the boat. You can register online.
Yes, registration online, and you can sign up for the tour that you want to take. And again, we won't fill the buses completely. So if you walk on, you can still get on the tours.
And that's the Y12 tour specifically.
For the Y12 tours only. And bring a driver's license and come and have fun.
Are you going to be one of the tour guides this year?
I will be there. I'll be there.
Great.
And several others will be doing tour guiding as well.
Well, you're a wealth of knowledge, and we always appreciate you being here.
We appreciate Y12 being a festival sponsor.
You bet. Glad to do it.
They help us a great deal.
And again, secretcityfestival.com. If you need more information, please visit that, or also call 425-3610 as our information line. Tickets can be purchased at the Civic Center, on secretcityfestival.com, or by calling 482-4432. You can get as many as you need and be prepared to come out and dance a little bit and have a good time both Friday and Saturday this year. We are really looking forward to it. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you at the Secret City Festival. Welcome to the 2012 Secret City Festival update. I'm Katie Brown.
And I'm Wendy Bishop.
We are glad to be here with you today. We are going to tell you all the great things there is to know about the Secret City Festival. And today we're going to talk to you a little bit about our arts and crafts. And we have a special guest with us today. Bill Capshaw is with us. And he is one of the artists that you see demonstrating on site during the festival with our Tennessee Creates event that happens in the gym every year. And we are excited to have you with us today.
Thank you for coming and bringing some of your items.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. We're really appreciative of the opportunity to show the public and to invite some of the vendors in to have their creative work distributed in the Oak Ridge area.
Yeah.
It's an awesome thing, and we really enjoy it every year.
Well, we love to watch you work. We were just talking that Bill sits right outside the media room where we are stationed, and so we get to watch him demonstrate his Reiku firing all day. And it's a beautiful thing, really. It's really nice. And Tennessee Creates has been going on, we decided, about 4 or 5 years.
About 4 or 5 years, and it's gotten better every year. One of the things, we don't have, some of the vendors are changing out periodically, but the attendance has gotten better every year. Last year it rained and we had everybody on the inside, which for some people they had never come in, and so they'll be back this year. And it was just an awesome time last year, and we really sold a lot of things, and a lot of people got to enjoy some nice creative work.
Now this is a juried art show.
It's a juried art show. The way it's juried, we have a organization called the Foothills Craft Guild that's in this area, where those people are automatically in because they've been juried into a fine arts venue. And so what we do, we take the applications and look at the people, and there's a panel at the Art Center that looks at what they do and samples of their work, and then send those invitations back to those people that have the quality of work that we're looking for.
Right.
So everyone that's in this show has been juried in and has a fine arts quality background, and their work is of the utmost beauty.
Right,
so it's a really fine arts venue, and so it's not work that you're just going to walk upon. And some people, this is what they do for a living.
Right.
As a matter of fact, about 90% of them do. So
that's great.
Great work.
So people, the attendees are going to find unique items. And
very unique items. And handmade. 99% of everything is handmade. Some of the things you can't make, like glass, you got to buy it, but the glass is fused, like the dichroic glass things, and of course pottery, you got to buy the clay and make it and fire it, and the metal works, the same thing. So all of the pieces are handmade by fine craftsmen.
So you brought a few things with you today. Can you show us a little bit?
Yes, this piece over here to my left is a sort of a book that's done with enameling, and we have a couple of pieces in front that's done with enameling. We have the necklace in front that was done by one of our artists that teaches at the Art Center, Kathy Bradley.
That's beautiful.
And we have a raku piece that is done by myself. And
I was eyeing that one.
Yeah, we'll be demonstrating that at the festival 3 times during the day for the 2 days. And we have another piece here it's called a neriage piece, where you take 3 types of clay, put it together, form it, and then carve it out.
Oh, wow.
And you get the different variations of the colors of the clay.
That's beautiful.
And we have a wall pocket right here, which you just hang up on the wall. It's a simple technique, which you just hang it on the wall. You can put dried leaves in it or weeds or whatever. And it's built so that you can also put, if you want to put some small flowers in that require water, it's sealed with the glaze, and it's also a food-safe glaze. So taken up to 2100 degrees, and so we'll have items that the potters make that are creative and just for decorative work, and we'll have things that you can put in the microwave, drink out of, eat out of, and lots of jewelry and lots of woodwork. We'll have our traditional potters there, the people that have influenced a lot of the potters of today. Joan Ellen Zucker will be there, and she does some of the most fantastic pottery that you can ever see. Judy Beck, which is a newcomer. We'll have Carol Matthews with her wire jewelry. We'll have Kathy Smith that does hand-painted turkey feathers, which is a really interesting thing to take out. You got to stop by and see that, because you just don't see this quite often. And we have Ann LaCava, who's doing sterling silver and jewelry, and of course Kathy Bradley again is doing jewelry and bronze work. So
lots of stuff,
lots of different items
lots
too.
Of different items, and the thing about it is that every place that you go, you're going to find something different. We've got a group coming, Ralph Walker, who's called Bob Walker, that's going to be doing lots of creative things with just natural materials that you just find, in nature, and just find the things that just grow from nature. So that's going to be interesting.
Tell us a little bit about your demonstration that you're going to be doing.
Okay, my demonstration is going to be, we take a piece of clay, form it, fire it to 1800 degrees, and then we apply a glaze. And the glaze, you can think of the glaze as a material that melts. And so we'll take a portable kiln, set it up outside. The tanks, I'll have propane tanks, and I get my propane tanks filled at Chuck's Car Care.
Who's a sponsor? He's a sponsor of the festival.
And because he's there, and he's got good propane in it, and they really do give you good service. And then we'll take the propanes, we'll hook it up, we'll put the pottery in the kiln. The kiln is made out of fiber, ends wool. The wool itself is a white fiber that will take up to 2400 degrees. And so we'll place the piece in there and fire it. The first firing usually takes about an hour and a half. So we'll come out early and get that started. You take it out of the kiln at 1850 degrees and put it in a metal can of combustibles. The combustibles that we use are the Wall Street Journal, leaves, pine needles, and some of the newspaper, but mostly the Wall Street Journal because of the texture of the paper.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah. And so after you put it in the can of combustibles, it'll stay in there for about 25 minutes. And you bring it out, and you either have something that would be a matte copper
That's
piece,
gorgeous.
or you'll have a gloss piece that would be nice and coppery and shiny and multiple colors in it. And you have the lights. People like different things. Some like shiny, some like the matte things, and so we'll be doing that 3 times during the day, and for about an hour and a half or 2 hours each time. We'll try to get out there enough that we form a crowd and people will get to see what we're doing. And if things work out like I think they're going to work, we may have someone doing it all day.
Oh,
so
excellent.
we're trying to get some of the students to come down and help out so they break them in.
Now, students at the Art Center?
Yes.
Okay.
Students in my class.
Okay,
Wonderful.
so you need to know this, people, that the Art Center is a wonderful place to, first of all, go and look at all types of different art pieces, and they have a wonderful collection on hand. But also, the Art Center is a hands-on studio where you can come in and you can learn so many wonderful different types of pottery and painting and all kinds of stuff. So tell us a little bit.
Some of the jewelry that we have people that are doing printmaking. with a block print, and we have a printing facility there, painting and drawing, and we also have the classes Monday through Friday, and we have classes in the afternoon, the morning, and night. So we have something that'll fit what you need: watercolor, pastels, oil painting, drawing with charcoal, drawing with pencil, making jewelry with making rings, necklaces, bracelets. The dichroic glass is a very unusual thing, the enameling that we do.
Did you have a piece of the glass here?
The dichroic glass, yes, I did. Okay, here it is.
Yeah.
It's just fabulous work that the glass itself is fused, and you put these multiple colors on it, and
that's gorgeous.
And they just really just come
out,
and you can make you can really make lots of different things. This just happens to be sort of a mask-like figure.
That's gorgeous.
That
it shows up well.
the lady made, and
that's beautiful.
And this is just fabulous. And we have, you know, ages up from 14 to 95 that are taking the classes. Yes, and I say 95. You wouldn't know that they're 95. I mean, because they're just really there and doing quite a bit of the.
But it's open to anybody.
Open to anybody. The Art Center is open 7 days a week. There's no fee. We have a show that we change out about every 6 to 8 weeks. Right now we have a photography going on. It was a juried photography show that's going on. It's some fabulous photography from some of the area people. And we'll have some photography at the Secret City. And I think Mike Nanny is his name. Will have some photography, and probably Karen and Robert Evans will be there. We also have, again, some of the handmade things by Peggy Whitted. It's like, you know, towels, dish towels, things that you might, you know, use to dust with or wash the dishes or take a bath with bath towels. And she's very well known in the area. And again, at the Art Center, you can just check with the Art Center, and I don't think that there is any craft, with the exception of blacksmithing, that we're not doing.
What a treasure for the Oak Ridge community.
That's wonderful.
It is.
And, you know, like we were talking about earlier, with this having been the 4th year of your, or 5th, we're not sure, the participation of Tennessee Creates, and, you know, with it being 10 years of the Secret City Festival, we're always looking at different ways to branch out to the community to bring more people in. And so this has been an excellent partnership, and I think that what a way to showcase and maybe get some people interested in doing some of these wonderful things and having some of these pieces on their own at home.
One of the things that we'll again have this year will be people demonstrating most of the craft, the necklaces, the bead making, the quilt making, pottery, the jewelry, the ring making, painting, the pastels, the drawing. There will be a demonstrator every day and all during the day demonstrating some of the things that you might have thought you wanted to do.
Right.
Just go down and take a look and see how exciting it is. And if nothing else, if you're watching TV 5 hours a day, give the Art Center 3.
Yeah.
And you can still get those 2 in, you know what I'm saying? So,
well, you can.
Well, now with DVR, you just watch the 5 hours later.
You can put it on hold and come back.
Well, somebody may discover they have a talent they didn't know they had.
Lots of people do. We really do. Our classes are growing every day. We just added 2 years ago a couple of pottery classes that are already has a waiting list on it. So, you know, you need to call also and get on that waiting list.
That's incredible.
And, we'll make room for you.
Well, Bill, thank you so much for coming out today and showing us all of these wonderful things and helping us get ready for the Secret City Festival. We appreciate you.
Yes, thank you for your time.
My pleasure. We really look forward to this this event. It's really great for us.
Well, and you can see Bill at the Secret City Festival demonstrating his craft as well, and all the other crafters that will be inside the gym at the Secret City Festival. We want to be sure you know that that's where those people are located. SecretCityFestival.com is the website. Don't forget about our concerts on Friday and Saturday night. We have A1A. I think everything's listed on your screen there for you to see. It's going to be fun for the whole family. Tickets are $15 and they go on sale June the 4th. I'm sorry, $15 until June the 4th. And then also $20 after that. You can get them at www.secretcityfestival.com. You can visit the Civic Center, or you can call 482-4432 for more information about those. Our website has a complete list of everything that you need to know. We do want to say that our sponsors, our festival sponsors, are the City of Oak Ridge and B&W Y12, and we appreciate them for helping us make it happen, along with a greater list of sponsors as well, who we could not do this festival without. Be sure that there's no parking on site, so you want to take a shuttle bus over. And we appreciate all of you out there watching us today.
We want to make sure you come out. There's so much to do.
Lots to see. Great way to get some hands-on ideas about things you'd like to learn to do. So we'll see you on June 15th and 16th at the Secret City Festival. Welcome to our annual Secret City Festival update. I'm Katie Brown with the Oak Ridge Convention and Visitors Bureau, and I'm here with Wendy Bishop today, and we are here to talk to you all about the great things going on during the Secret City Festival, our 10th anniversary.
We're very excited, so we want you to know about everything that's going to be happening that weekend.
That's right. We have lots of great things going on. Your usual favorites are entertainment on Friday and Saturday night this year. Friday is A1A. And they're the official and original Jimmy Buffett tribute band. And then Saturday,
that's going to be a big party.
Yeah.
Saturday is 38 Special. And we're very excited to have them coming as well. That'll be a great concert.
$15 for tickets until June the 4th. And then after that, they're $20. And SecretCityFestival.com is the website. And then where else can they pick those tickets up?
They can also pick them up at the Oak Ridge Civic Center and also on the phone line.
Yes, and that is 482-4432. And everything that you need to know about the Secret City Festival is on SecretCityFestival.com. Our World War II reenactment is back again this year at 2 times, 11:30 and 2 o'clock. Great kids activities.
We have children's activities, a youth area. I mean, there's something going on for all age groups, and also historic displays and tours as well.
Right, and our Tennessee Creates is happening again inside the gym at the Civic Center. And lots of good things. And we have a special guest with us today. Lissa Clark is the Public Information Officer for the American Museum of Science and Energy, and they are a partner with us. They do a great job. We consider them a sponsor of the festival. All the wonderful things that they do. Every tour that we have at the festival boards from AMSI's parking lot. So you have a big role in that, the logistics for all of that. But also, Lissa's going to talk to us about some of the wonderful things that the American Museum of Science and Energy is doing the weekend of the festival. Welcome.
Well, thank you. We're always excited about the Secret City Festival because it's a chance for us to really share what we have here in Oak Ridge with the world. Yeah. And we're looking forward to people not only in Oak Ridge coming out, but other people throughout our area. Bring your friends and neighbors and really have a good time learning about the history of our area.
Yeah. You all have such a big role in the Secret City Festival, and I know you have some special exhibits going on as part of the event.
Yes, so we are very excited. We are going to have an exhibit on General Groves, all about his life and his education at West Point and how he came into Oak Ridge to be in charge of the Manhattan Project and his can-do attitude and how he persevered for us to help win the war. Also, we're celebrating our everyday heroes, which is, you know, all of us that are fortunate enough to have Oak Ridgers who lived here during the 40s and to tell their stories, and those of us that are here today to continue the legacies. And so that's going to be a lot of fun as well.
Those people are so special, and to have worked alongside of some of them like Bill Wilcox and Colleen Black and Ed Westcott, and to know them like you do, and for the years that you've been here, those are just a few of the people that I know that made such an impact here, and I know there are many more. So.
Well, it's we're going to have Joel Walker, who's an education specialist with the Atlanta Archives,
Wow.
and he's going to be bringing in some of the A awards that have been digitized. So if you have a family member who worked here for 6 months between 1942 and 1945, then it's a possibility that you can find out where this person worked by
Wonderful.
looking at his
Oh,
digitized
great.
records.
That's wonderful
They
news.
are just now beginning to do this, and so the first stages of it will be available in
I
the museum
imagine-
lobby.
I imagine a lot of residents of Oak Ridge would be very interested in that. Just
Yeah.
kind of know their family history, you
And
know.
from all over, we get phone calls. Lisa, you know, we've gotten them many, many times with people saying, my father or grandfather worked in Oak Ridge, and I'd like to know what they did. So it sounds
Right.
like this is one more step forward to helping that happen.
Right. There are 2 different times he's going to be there each day, Friday and Saturday, from 10 to 12 and 1 to 3 in our museum lobby. So people have an opportunity to come by and check it out. He doesn't have everything digitized, but he's well on his way
Now,
to
is
getting
there
those
something?
names.
Is there something special that our that anybody who wants to find out more information, is there something special they need to bring with them that day, or can they just come and give him their name? And
I think the most important thing would probably be their name. They might bring a social security number if they have one. And also any other kind of background information that they might have. They might know, you know, where the person lived. They might have had personal correspondence. That kind of give them a hint as well.
Right.
So, you know, you can kind of put your family tree together by going and visiting our A Awards table at the museum in the lobby.
exciting, Lisa.
We only have $1 admission those 2 days, so anybody can come in, any age, for $1 per person.
Right.
So
That's
we're
wonderful.
continuing that again this year. We also have a special exhibit on the Cuban Missile Crisis when the Cold War got hot. So there were 13 days in October of 1962 that the U.S. and the Soviet Union were facing off about the dilemma of the installation of missiles in Cuba. And so this is going to be full of artifacts and photographs, and this exhibit will be really exciting for those of us who remember the 1960s and what it was like during the Cold War. And even for some of those that might be interested in the Cold War and what happened here. We have Nikon Small World, which is 20 photo micrographs. It's a special exhibition that we get so people can see the unseen in a lot of different science subjects.
One of my favorite things at the museum is the flat top.
Oh, our flat top house is wonderful. Yesterday we had some school groups come through there, and I was in there, and this little girl looked at me and she said, "Is it real?" I said, "Yes, it's real. It's real as you and I are right now." And so we were talking a lot about what it was like to be a kid and live in Oak Ridge and go through the house and
it's so well done. You guys have pieced it back together with the furniture and the artifacts and things. It's like stepping into another time. It's wonderful.
Yeah.
I was going to say it's a perfect opportunity for families to bring their children out and
Right.
sort of show them this is what it was
They
like.
would never
Right.
believe that the flat top may be as big as their own room in some of the houses around here today.
Yeah,
so.
a very simplified life.
Yeah.
A lot of the kids really enjoyed just kind of seeing what it was like with just a telephone and a radio.
Yeah.
And
No DS.
no,
No DVR.
No iPods or
No iPad. Yeah.
but
wow.
a lot of kids to play with in your neighborhood,
that's
which
true.
is a lot of fun.
That's true.
We're also going to have a Secret City cruise in, compliments of the Clinton Regional Antique Automobile Club of America. And so these cars will be in our lower parking lot, and they will just be coming in all different times of the day on Saturday between 10 and 5. And so we'd like to really encourage people to be coming out to see that as well. So
indoor and outdoor
Indoor,
activities. I mean,
outdoor.
you can't. There's a wealth of things to do.
Right.
And in our back parking area, there will be a science village. Be sponsored by Oak Ridge Associated Universities and
UT Patel.
ORNL and UT. It's going to be lots of family science activities
Yeah.
about cutting edge emerging
You know, and
sciences.
I just read yesterday or recently that Oak Ridge High School was like number 6 in the state of Tennessee, and So get the kids out and come to that science village, get their hands on science and math, and we want to train our kids up to be filling those jobs at Oak Ridge National Lab and Y12 one day. So that's going to be a great exhibit.
Well, and it's an opportunity for the kids to see some of the things that go on.
Right.
At those facilities, kind of get an inside look.
Yes, it's going to be great. They can talk to scientists and engineers as well, and who knows, they might want to be one of those one of these days.
Right.
That's right. Well, Lissa, you've given us a great amount of information today, and I know that everyone can visit our website at secretcityfestival.com and also visit AMSE's website, amse.org. They've just redone their website, as has the Secret City Festival, and you've got a lot of great camps and information there. And you're always a willing partner with us for Secret City Festival, and we truly appreciate that.
Well, it's fun to share America's history with the world.
It is. It is. It is. So thank you all for joining us today. SecretCityFestival.com has all of your information. Tickets are on sale now. They're $15 until June the 4th. And those run, you can buy tickets up until the day of for $20. 38 Special on Saturday night and A1A on Friday night. The festival sponsors are the City of Oak Ridge and B&W Y12. Any other information we need to give out, Wendy?
Well, we want to remind everyone that there is no parking on site, but we do have free shuttles that will be running.
That's right. That's right.
And
so all the great information, secretcityfestival.com. We appreciate you joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you at the Secret City Festival on June 15th and 16th. Hello and welcome to our annual Secret City Festival update. I'm Katie Brown.
And I'm Wendy Bishop.
We are here today to give you some information about the Secret City Festival coming up on June 15th and 16th. Wendy, it's your first festival this year.
I know, I'm so excited because this is just wonderful. The community involvement is incredible. And it's amazing all of the different events that are happening. So
we have lots.
We hope everybody comes.
Yes, everybody needs to come. It is June 15th and 16th. Everything's free until you get to our concerts on Friday and Saturday night. So we want to be sure to give you all that great information. What are you looking most forward to with it being your first year?
Well, I have to say, of course, that I'm most looking forward to the concerts.
Yes.
I'm a music person, and Friday night is A1A, which is a Jimmy Buffett tribute band, the original and official Jimmy Buffett tribute band.
Yes, that's going to be fun.
Played with Jimmy Buffett, and I think they've appeared in one of his videos, so they are the real deal.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a beach party. I mean, it's going to be great. Wear your flip-flops, and everybody can just come.
We can dream of sand and surf, but it should be a really fun time. And then Saturday night.
Saturday night's 38 Special. I mean, Southern Rock, you know.
Everybody loves some Southern Rock.
They are a legendary guitarist and a legendary band, so that's going to be a great time, too. And they're, finishing out the festival for us that evening.
And I would be remiss if I didn't mention our sponsors for Friday and Saturday night. On Friday night, Crowette and ProtoServe are sponsoring A1A. And then on Saturday, WSI Oak Ridge and NetGain are sponsoring 38 Special. And, we couldn't do this festival without the sponsors, and we have a long list of them, and we're going to share those with you in a little bit. But those particular sponsors, the UCOR main stage is where those events are going to take place. UCOR is a new sponsor. We're glad to have them on board. And then all the great things during the Friday and Saturday daytime hours.
We can't forget about all the activities from children's events, youth area, special admission to AMSE. $1, where they have unlimited amounts of exhibits.
Yeah, some great things.
And also the World War II reenactment, which is the largest one in the Southeast. And I met, a lot of people come for that.
It's loud. It's loud. It's great. And 11:30 on Saturday and also at 2 o'clock. And don't forget that while you're at the World War II reenactment, if you don't get a chance to actually see the reenactment, and Wendy, you'll get a chance to go down and see it and hear it, they have a wonderful living history area, and there have been times where they've had families dressed up in period costumes. They've had church services they're reenacting what it was like to have a church service in a military base, and so it's really, really interesting to go down and interact. It kind of takes you back. There's opportunities for kids to drive, or to ride, not drive, parents, to ride on the tanks and ride on the different motorcycles and different equipment that they have, and just to see what life was like. And, no DVR, no DS, no Wii system. These people that have served in the military for so many years, even today are sacrificing so much, and it's an opportunity to show that to some of the children in the community and let them see what it was really like.
And the festival was created to celebrate our history and our heritage.
Right.
And so since this is the 10th year, you know, we want everyone to come out and really enjoy all of the activities that we have going on, because there are also exhibits and memorabilia displays inside as well, like historic preservation.
And then many of you may have never known that there were indoor exhibits at the Secret City Festival, but lucky for us, last year it rained. So many of you were able to go inside and experience some of those. We have the Tennessee Creates Art Show, which is in the gym, and that runs on Friday and Saturday, and it's a great opportunity maybe to buy a Father's Day gift. Father's Day is that weekend. Or buy something special for someone you love. And then also the Oak Ridge Heritage and Preservation Association has a wonderful display in the AB rooms in the Civic Center that has pictures and artifacts, and even our ORHBA cookbooks that they sell will be there. Talking to veterans, I mean, just getting an opportunity to stand around and chat with some of the people that were here, you'll get an opportunity to do that as well. And it's a wonderful experience. It's nice to get in out of the heat and take a moment to go look at those. And the library this year, we've got some new events in the library.
Right, there is a play reading going on.
Saturday at 2.
Saturday at 2, called Let Them Eat Cupcakes.
Yes, and on Friday, we actually have our friends from Rugby coming down, and they're going to do a drama in the library about their history and heritage, and that's part of our our Top Secret Trail that we're working on with the state of Tennessee to put together, that covers Oak Ridge and 10 other counties, and Rugby is a part of that, so they're going to be on hand as well.
And we also can't forget about the tours,
like
the Y12 tours, these tours that take you kind of behind the scenes in places.
Behind the fence.
Behind the fence. In places that you wouldn't normally have the opportunity to go into.
That's right.
And giving everybody a glimpse into, you know, what happens and what goes on here.
We have, of course, the public tour that starts in June, so you'll get the opportunity to take that other times in the festival, but they're adding an extra tour on that particular day to go out to the graphite reactor, and that's a great tour. All of the tours have knowledgeable people who were here during the Manhattan Project, or people who have worked at the facilities that are sponsoring it. Y12's tour to the Calutron area, that's going to be really unique and different, and an exciting chance to kind of step back in time and see that. The train is running. It runs through the K25 site. An excellent opportunity to get out on that train and see the massiveness of that K25 site before it's gone. So a wonderful opportunity there.
And Y12 is also going to have their history.
Their history
center should be open.
Yeah, that's good news.
Once again, going to have a lot of memorabilia, photos. I mean, just displays. You know, from the World War II era. So that's going to be very interesting to see and open to the public for the first time.
And that's at the New Hope Center. So be sure to stop by. And you know, Wendy, one of the great things about the festival is that all the kids' activities are free except for the pony rides, and that's only so that the pony gets a little bit of a rest and doesn't get worked too hard during the weekend. But lots of free stuff, crafts, all kinds of wonderful opportunities for kids to get out and enjoy the weather and to get wet. They have their fun water slides and different things like that. So lots of fun stuff to do for free for our kids that weekend. And a children's stage, storytelling, magic and illusions. The Tennessee State Parks is going to be there. There's a Skin and Bones show as well. I'll be interested to check that one out and see what it's all about. And then, of course, the BMX Ultimate Bike Show is in the municipal parking lot for 3 shows, one at 10:30, 12:30, and 3:30, and that's sponsored by ORAL. They're going to actually be giving away a bike if you are over the age of 18 or you have children under the age of 18 and you can register for them. You can win a bike.
And also Oak Ridge being designated as a Playful City.
Playful City, yes.
And so there are going to be events surrounding that designation and to kind of celebrate that honor.
That's right. And you can apparently pick up bracelets around the site at different locations and bring your bracelet back to one central location, and it'll be a fun day and exciting, and we're kind of the first official event for the Playful City designation, so that's great.
We can't forget to mention also the car cruise-in.
Oh, yes.
That's going on in the parking lot at AMSI.
Right.
And that'll be going on Saturday as well.
And just bring your car. It's very informal. If you've got one that you like to show off, please bring it in and, you know, just show up. visit our Secret City Festival website for more details on that. You know, we've got all the great things that we always have. We've got all the entertainers all day long, the pipe and drums. We've got the Canine Search on site. We've got some new bands. There's always something going on at the Secret City Festival, and we really could not do this without the help of our sponsors, and so we do want to mention those right now. And our festival sponsors are the City of Oak Ridge and B&W Y12. Our media sponsors are the Oak Ridger, Lamar Outdoor Advertising, and of course BBB Communications. We appreciate them so much, Brad, for hosting the show for us and letting us take part in it. And then WBIR Channel 10. UCOR is our main stage sponsor. Croat is Friday night with ProtoServe. Saturday night is WSI Oak Ridge and NetGain.
And we also have sponsors for some of our other activities and events. The Pavilion Stage is sponsored by Pilot Travel Centers. The World War II reenactment, which like I said is the largest in the Southeast, is sponsored by Energy Solutions, and we know that that's a big crowd favorite. The Children's Arts and Crafts area is sponsored by the Oak Ridge chapter of Credit Unions. The youth area, with lots of different events going on all day long, is sponsored by the Event Rentals by Rothschild. And ORAU is sponsoring the BMX Bike Show, which that'll be a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. And also our shuttle sponsor, which is a free shuttle because there's no parking on site. And the shuttle is sponsored by Methodist Medical Center.
Some of our other sponsors, Aikens Crisp, AMSI, Roane State Community College, Comfort Inn, Food City, Oak Ridge Floral, Oliver's Catering, Information International Associates.
And also the Oak Ridge Chamber of Commerce, Chuck's Car Care, SCI Consulting Services, Riverside Grill, AT&T, and the parking area is provided by the Oak Ridge City Center. And the Science Village is sponsored by UT Battelle. Chick-fil-A is a sponsor along with USEC, and Ladd's is our golf cart sponsor.
Really, we couldn't do it without all of these great people and all of our volunteers. If you're interested in volunteering for the festival, call 482-7821 and talk to Debbie. If you want more information about the festival and all the great things that we talked about here today, visit secretcityfestival.com for more info. Tickets are on sale now for $15 for the evening concerts. We hope that we'll see you at the Secret City Festival on June 15th and 16th. Thanks for joining us.